later, you can think about how to change them. If you get interested in this, it doesn't take long. But then you start thinking like about this is a little hard. But you think like the person has the chain and like you pull them like that. But if you just throw it open. It's hard to keep. Same with you. It's hard to support because the weight falls. It doesn't fall on one point. Oh, that was the one I wanted to mention it too. The good idea. No other idea about the chain is no link is more valuable than any of the others. You know how in the beginning you're taught everything from your center. That's only one link. Right? It's as valuable as all the other links, but no more valuable than any of the others. Make sense? You can have this great, powerful center, and if your shoulders are stiff, it doesn't matter. Unless you always deal with little people. No, people who are weaker than you are. Maybe worse. So every link has to be, and every link has its own integrity. If you study one link at a time, you study the integrity, and each has its own center. In fact, it has like 3 or 4 centers. Right? There's the center of the space, there's the center of the bar, there's the center. There's lots of centers. And as long as those are flexible, each can you see the idea? Can you discover the function of each again? Right? Discover the natural function of each part of the body rather than only the cumulative effect. Kind of like here. Right? It's not one person or one thing that makes it valuable. It's the individual strength, right? This is martial arts, right? It's the strength of the individuals combined produces like a group structure. It's not the general. Sorry, but it's not. And the function of the training is not to support general. It's to develop the troops. Generals refocus. Troops get trained. Someday some troops become generals, but hopefully they go to the front lines. Otherwise, wars are lost. Being in the front lines means you still actively develop. Makes sense. So that's why this year is very important for us. You know, with Trace's leader guidance and all the Boulder people and all their work, they had to redefine the structure and look at it differently. And I think they did very well. I'm very, you should say I'm proud, but I'm happy to be associated with people who can do that with integrity. Like structural integrity, right? But a structure that's going to change. Does that make sense? So we're lucky. So anyway, back to the change.
Which link are you?
So the other thing you can do with the chain, this is cool, and I can, you know, if you're hanging out, I can show you later, or there's a number of chains, a number of people have done this. You take the chain and you put it on your little finger. Have you ever done this? Oh, this is good for you. You put it on your little finger like that. Just hold it. The reason they put it on your little finger is so that the chain will hang and it stays loose. Stand with your feet. Okay? And I'm going to drop the chain 4 times. And all you have to do is stay relaxed. You can close your fingers a little bit so you have a little connection to the chain, but it should be light. Because when you feel it, and when the chain hits the ground, you exhale. Very much like that. Feel it? Relax your hips a little more. You can do a number of things with this. You can examine the tension in the other person's body by seeing what was going on. But you feel it drop. Memorize that feeling. Hips are a little tight in the knees. You shouldn't be doing that. Yeah. 2 more times. he knows. And then there's other, if you play with this, you can do it while you're in motion, which is very interesting. You know, as we're walking, we can try to drop each other. And the trick, the important thing to notice though, is the chain didn't move. When the weight dropped, I do it. I dropped, but the chain didn't move. That's the cool part. Try that if you have, I don't know if we have enough chains or enough time. You have 5 minutes, well, 3 minutes, 4, 5 minutes. Try it. There's people who know how to do this, and you can ask them. So go grab a chain if you know how to do this. If you want to see it.